Despite an initial first few days of global alarmism and panic, the Omicron variant of COVID-19 doesn't appear to be living up to its doomsday billing. Despite knowing virtually nothing about the threat it poses, governments seized on media hysteria about the new strain to impose yet more restrictions. This included the return of mandatory face mask rules in England, because they've worked so well in Europe for the past 6 months, haven't they? If the government told people to wear adult nappies in the name of preventing a shitting virus, the majority would. The new rules were imposed amid a wave of cataclysmic rhetoric. Worst strain ever, more transmissible than ever, more contagious than ever, really. So what are the scientists who are in a position to know the most about this new strain actually saying about it? The doctor who first discovered Omicron said this.
Because it's got all these mutations, does it in fact destabilize the virus? It might make it less fit than Delta.
He also said there was no indication it was putting any added strain on hospitals.
So far, the cases have been pretty mild. And if we have a hospital surveillance program as well, and that hasn't shown any significant uptick.
And after insisting last Friday that she'd only witnessed mild cases, the chair of the South African Medical Association basically had to do a media speaking tour throughout the entire weekend to get that point across.
What we are seeing clinically in South Africa, and remember I'm at the epicenter, that's where I'm practicing, is extremely mild. For us, that's mild cases. We haven't admitted anyone. I spoke to other colleagues of mine, the same picture.
Do you think that we, in Britain, in the United States, in Israel, in Europe, do you think we're all panicking unnecessarily?
I think you already have it there in your country. You're not even knowing it. And I would say, yes, at this stage, I would say definitely.
Alexia Granovsky, a virologist at Moscow State University, said this, quote, "So far there's no evidence that it is capable of beating Delta, the current dominant strain, or that it's more deadly. None at all. Of the dozens of clinical cases that have so far been described, not a single death has been registered. Quote, for now, there is no cause for panic." And yet they went ahead and imposed the new rules anyway, just in case. This is all beginning to feel rather familiar, isn't it? Keep complying though. I'm sure if everyone just gets their 45th booster shot, in about 15 years we'll have this be... To get exclusive content, early access, behind the scenes stuff, and to personally interact with me, please sign up for my community at pauljosephwatson.locals.com. Link in description, and thank you for your generous support.